Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is part 30 of our Let's Get Cooking series where we investigate kitchen and cooking game mechanics. After the last episode, I said we were going to add some new holders. We're going to do the same here. To come clean with you, I just did it and completely messed the audio up in the video. It was way too long. So rather than go through everything step by step, I'm going to leave the data in here and I'm going to run through the data to show you what I've done. Okay. We've already done this several times, adding extra items to our storage units, like the cheese and so on and so forth. So this should be fairly straightforward to you. The only difference is it's a different storage unit. So without further ado, let's get cracking. The first thing I'm going to do is you're going to import your mesh. And I can put it in the workstation storage holders. We got an SM cup holder, which will be in the asset pack. It's just a flat slab with the color on it, but it's just a mesh we can use to set this up. Use your own meshes if you prefer. Okay, all I did was added some sockets, as we've done before for the shelves. LC for large cup, SC for small cup. Remember, keep them very unique. And all I've done is rotated it so that I've added the cup to the large cup. I've added the cup to the preview. I've rotated it so that it's upside down, as you would store it, and facing with our little man facing out. The first one, once you've got it flat on there, is your first relative location. And after that, I've just upped it by 1 unit per location, all the way up to LC09 and SC09, meaning 0 to 9 is 10. So we have 10 cups. Okay. I then went ahead, made a data asset. Well, actually, let's start it this way here. I made some data assets for our cups. Okay. These are of type DA bulk items. Just bring up your coffee or any of the other ones to help you. Put your quantity 10. We're not using the first one. Your actor class, you may not have yet. If not, we'll make one up and you can add it in a minute. Your price, so just put minimal. Bulk pack name should be on your list of the enum. If it's not, go to your enum of bulk pack names and add them to your enum. Okay? Don't worry, there's no limit to how many items you can, or if there is, you're not likely to get to it in a game like this. So then you select the correct one. We're doing 16-ounce cup, so select the 16-ounce cup, add your, it is a type container. It is a bulk pack, so make sure you check that. Add your static mesh, your cup, add your little name and description. Add your icon, which is also in the asset pack. And I've got username and user prefix here. Okay. We'll do the same for your 12-ounce cup. Just make sure you choose 12 ounce. Then you should have your cup BPs, because we're using them in the coffee machine, so you just choose those. Yeah. Okay. We can use any of those. Sorry, blueprints. Any of your blueprints here. So use your 12-ounce cup. Okay. And then we make a DA storage data asset, as we've done with the shelf and with the fridge. We add the storage data, the 16-ounce cup, and we make sure we get all of our sockets correct. Remember, copy and paste them, or make it so you understand. And the same with the 12-ounce cup. Okay, so we add those socket names. The can contain, we choose the 16-ounce cup from the list, which we've already written in, and we choose those packs we just made, 16 and 12-ounce cup. Item type is storage. Static mesh is a SM cup holder. Item name, cup stand, place your cup here, and everything else is left blank. Okay. Once you've done that, you then go ahead and you make yourself a blueprint for, put it here, a cup holder, and this is of type storage. Okay. So do your new blueprint class in here, look for your BPP and choose your storage one here. I then named it cup holder. Open up your cup holder. You need to do nothing in here apart from look down for your data asset here. Click that and add it to your DA cup holder. And that is it. That is all you need to do. Okay. And to prove how quick it is, we're going to do another one in a moment. But I'm going to make the data units, the data stuff up a little bit live. And once you've done that, you can then see that if I run the game, first thing you notice that you're on the right track, your cups will appear in your cooking supplies. You should be able to add them to the cart. Okay. For some reason, I can't. Because I didn't put it in the world. Okay. Get the cup holder, don't get in the world. I'm going to rotate it just so that you can see the different size cups. Now it should work. Put it in the world, it should work. In there, now we can add 10 of each. Let's add them to the cart, check out, buy them, those, and you see we've got our cups, and they're fully interactable cups. You can pick them up and it turns them nicely, so we can drop them on our coffee machine and do what we like. Okay. It's saying wrong size cup because we haven't chosen the recipe. So there is your cup holder working. Okay, so I'm going to quickly run through this one and do this one from scratch. We've got to don't worry about that. Not to worry about it. So I'm going to run through one from scratch. So first of all, I'm going to start with our enum so that we've got it in there. And we don't have it in there. So in our enum, we should have, I'm just going to check what I called it. Oh, wait. Copy. I'm going to add a new meta. We're going to call this food box. Paste. Save that. Okay, the SM cup holder we don't need open. We don't need that open. We don't need that open. That open. That open. That open. All that. All that. All that. Now you see when you change something on your enum, you will get quite a lot of unsaved. So make sure you save because it changes every blueprint that has a reference to that particular enum. Okay, so first of all, we're going to set up the mesh. Let's get that done and dusted. Workstation, storage, folders, and you've got the SM food box stand. Okay, go ahead and open that up. and I'm going to do one. I did try to find if I could actually export these meshes with the sockets on, but at the moment it's not available in Unreal. Okay. So I decided to do a stack of 10. I'm going to do one, show you what I've done the settings, pause the camera, do the rest, and well, I'll do two and then do the rest afterwards, and then you can see what I've done. So let's add a socket. I'm going to call this one FB underscore 0, start at 0, for food box 0. I'm going to copy the location. Okay, so it's 0, negative 16.19656 and 2. It just happened to be how it works best for me. No rotation, nothing like that. We can add a food box. Not food, but food. That's just the lid. Really, we needed the open one, the full open one, but it's difficult here, but that's why this one's a little trickier. You could go ahead and join the two parts together and make a mesh, which I believe is what I did in the initial setup. But if you follow this, you'll get them correct. So I'm just going to clear that because it's just going to confuse stuff. Duplicate that. FB1. And FB1 is simply up one unit. And so on and so forth for the next one. Okay. In fact, it's so quick. I'm going to do it now. 2. Remember, if you get it's going back to 0, rename it. Put a 2 at the end. And this will be 4. Okay. Duplicate, rename 3. It should be 5. Okay. You get the gist. I'm not going to sit there and waste your time. I'm going to pause the video, do the rest, get back to you. Okay, just to show you what I've done now. I've done all mine. So the first one is at 2, and the last one is at 11. Okay, should be 12. I'm not quite sure. Sorry, it should be 12, not 11. Doesn't really matter that much. Okay, so now we've done that, we're going to go ahead and make our data asset. So we need to make a data asset for our food box tag, I believe. Let me just check. Yes, we do. And it is of bulk pack. So go to our data asset folder. Go to where you put in your one. I think it's storage cup holder. You could go ahead and duplicate that, but then you've got a lot of work to do inside it. So you're better off just making a new one. Miscellaneous data asset. And this is of bulk items. Select. Hang on a minute, I've just done this wrong. Delete that. Data asset. item data, food, bulk items is where we want it in here. You see it's the parent of the bulk items. So let's go ahead and make it again. Edit asset, bulk items, select GA underscore pack. I'm calling it a pack even though it isn't. Pack of food boxes. Go ahead and open that up. And it starts from the top. 10. No ingredients. Actor class is food box. We've already made that because we've already used it for packaging our sandwiches and burgers. Price I've put for 0.05. Again, up to you what your pricing is in your game. Use our food box from the list. Remember, this is important. I didn't do it last time and it caused me a big problem. Self-type container. Static mesh. I believe we can just go ahead and use the food box on here. I just noticed I did a merged one, but let's just go ahead and use that. I think it doesn't matter because I think it gets changed out if I remember rightly. So I just called it a food box. And your description, I'm going to copy and paste to save with what we type. And it's called food. TM food box merge, it's a thing I did. And everything else is, apart from that, is as is. Go ahead and save that. Now we're going to go into our data assets storage. We're going to create a new data asset in here, and this is of type PA storage. Open that. PA underscore food box. Food box. Food box. I'm just going to call it food box scan for want of a better word. Opening that up, and our storage data. It can contain food box. Okay. Sockets. Now I am going to cheat a little bit to save time. I'm going to copy and paste my socket names. Like so. So you've got your FB 0 through to 9, like that. Okay. Make sure you get those correct. Can contain up here. Add an element, and we're going to choose our food box pack. PA pack of food boxes. Item type is storage. static mesh is the food box stand. Item name. Item name is food box stand. Store food boxes. No icons, don't need it displayed. All this can be turned off. That is all we need in there, I do believe. Save that. Go back to our blueprints folder, game items, workstations. I'm just going to simply duplicate the cup holder and change something. Duplicate the cup holder, call it food box stand. We're going to open up the food box stand. And instead of it being a cup holder, we're going to change it to food box stand. Okay. Compile it. Just look at your viewport. You should have your one there. Okay. And I believe, in my wisdom, or not as the case may be, we are done. So I'm going to go to this table here and delete these. Don't need them. I'm going to delete a lot of this stuff. We've got a lot of stuff lying around from testing. I'm going to delete a lot of it. Don't delete your knife if you've been stuck. Delete these burgers as well. Go to our thing, get our food box stand, put it up there. Rotate it. So it's something like that. Move it across. Something like that. Now, hopefully, it should work. Or I look like an idiot again. So here's our food boxes. We can get 10. Add to cart. Check out. Buy. Close. And if we look, we don't have any. Okay, why not? Tab. 10. Add to cart. Check out. Buy. Nothing. Does that cup still work? We've broken something. Add to cart. Add to cart. Check out. Buy. Have I forgotten something? I've probably forgotten something in the data asset, I would imagine. Okay, bear with me. Quick look, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, it was just a case of me being stupid, trying to rush it. In the can contain, make sure you have this field not set to none. Make sure you have it set to food box. That's all it was. The other thing, just doing a bit of testing before I got back to you. For your sockets, select them all. Instead of that number I gave you before, leave that at 0 and just change the Z one. And you'll see now, buy our food boxes, to cart, check out, buy, close, I can have 2 drops of Unreal on my computer. Now you see they're in the middle of there and they're fully interactable. We can pick them up just like we did before, drop them on our packing station, just like we did before. So that's that nice and working. So it shows you how you can quickly add your storage. We've done this before a couple of times. I won't go back and do this anymore unless it's something that has anything different. If it's just a standard like this, you can go back and add the videos to the storage. I'm going to call it here for today, a little short one. Thank you very much for watching. In this video, as a summary, we added the cup holder and the food storage holders. Take your time, don't try and rush it like I did and make silly mistakes. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. I'm trying to get my subscribers up here. Thank you very much for watching. If you really want to help the channel, you can consider joining my Patreon or buy me a coffee. If you join my Patreon, you can get access to, depending on the tiers you're on, to extra content and or the project files. In the next one, I believe we are going to be either adding condiments to our burger or possibly the drinks machine. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to have to look and see what I've done and what I haven't done. But remember, it's a little challenge. I tried to set you, add these to the shelving. So you're just going to need to change your, the burger buns and the pack of burgers to your shelving, the pack of burgers to your fridge, the buns to your shelving, so that you can continue to use the game. So basically it's the same as what we did for here. We just got to add the sockets for them, so make sure they're unique and we've not used them before, and you should go ahead and be able to add them. We've already made up the packs, just not adding them to the shelving. I'm going to do that offline, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.